Hey, what's up, you guys? Somological here, bringing you another life story. Now, I don't know about you guys, but back when I was younger, I used to love skipping school. And I have multiple instances where I have, and this story is about one of those times that I have skipped school. But yeah, I hope you guys like this story, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so this story takes place back in 5th grade. So I was in this group at my school. It only had 5th graders because it was an elementary school, and only the kids that were in the highest grade, which was 5th grade, were in the group. Now the people in the group would help, like getting school events set up or helping people out at the event. So what we'd do is we'd set up stuff for career day where parents would come and bring stuff for their job and show the students. And whenever there was like a fundraiser, we would help set it up. And the only reason I was in this group was so I could skip class, because we'd get called out of class to go help, and it was a hell of a lot more fun than schoolwork. So I'm at school eating lunch, then the school counselor, who was also like the person in charge of the group, went up in front of the lunchroom and told us that career day was in like a week, and just let us know the information about what the group would have to do. She only did this for 5th grade lunch, which was the lunch I was in, and she just did that because there are kids in the group in that lunch. And she just gave us details about what we were gonna do for career day. Then she said all the 5th graders in the group would go to the gym at like 9:30 and would go back to class at like 3:15, and school ended at 3:30 and it started at 9. So we basically got to miss the whole day of school to help out with career day. So I was like, fuck yeah, because I was gonna get to miss the whole day of school just to help out for career day. So about a week goes by and then it's career day. So I head to school, I get to class. Then it hits 9:30. Then the announcements come on and they say, everyone in the group helping out for career day, please come to the gym. And the people that were in the group in my class were me, my friend Jeff, some girl that I forgot her name, this girl named Grace, and this other kid that I didn't really know. His name was like Daniel or something. So we all go to the gym, and the way my school was set up was the gym and the cafeteria were right next to each other, and there's a wall in between them that you could open, and they'd open it during like school events or career day or an assembly. So it's just like this huge room. So we go in, and there's a shit ton of tables set up with pictures and different stuff from people's jobs all around the room. And I had 2 other friends that were in this group. There was my friend Dave and my friend Ryan. And we met up in the gym, say what's up, talk for a little bit. Then we just go to random tables and help set them up. And some people were handing out food from their job for people to try. And we got to try it first, and it was so fucking good. One person was handing out cups of soup because he was a chef. There's like a chocolatier handing out samples of chocolate. There's a dentist handing out like ADA approved lollipops that were like good for your teeth or some shit. But we're helping set up stuff for career day, and then it was 10, so people started coming in. And it went from the highest grade to the lowest grade. So like half of 5th grade would come in, and the other half, then 4th grade, and so on. So people start coming in, and one of the teachers says they need people outside to help set up the stuff outside. And the people that were outside were like cops, construction workers, and people with like cars and more stuff than the people inside. So we go outside and we go over to these people. They're in the bomb squad, and we help set up the gear and laying stuff out and taking stuff out of their car. And it was really cool. They had some really cool stuff. And after that, we're just walking, chilling for like 20 minutes. And then Ryan's like, guys, I'm so fucking bored. And we were all pretty bored, just walking around outside, not doing anything. And then Ryan's like, we could go to my house. And then we're like, what the fuck? How could we go to your house right now? And he's like, we have all day to do whatever we want. My house is right there, and no one's even gonna know that we're gone. Now, before I go deeper into the story, it was all set up like this. So there's a school, and then there was a parking lot right in front of it, and that's where the people outside were showing off their stuff to the students and everything. It was just in the parking lot. And then next to the school, there's this big hill, and then it was just flat land next to it where the playgrounds were. And behind the school, there are trees. And behind the trees was a neighborhood, which was where Ryan lived. And the kids that lived in this neighborhood would go on this trail through the trees over to the playground and would just walk up to school. Now Ryan's house was in that neighborhood and was really close to the trail. All you had to do was go through the trail into the neighborhood, and his house was like right there. So Ryan's like, we could just sneak over to my house and play video games and just chill for the day instead of helping out and walking around here. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, that could actually work. And we're all like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So we devised a plan. We knew that no one would be at his house because his parents had work and his brother was in college or something, so no one was at his house. So we're just gonna go over to the side where the hill was and just slip away when no one was looking and the clear was coast. Now, if you went down the hill and you went over by the playground, people could see you from the classrooms because there are windows. But if you went down the hill and just stayed at ground level right next to the hill, away from the playground, the people from the classrooms couldn't see you. So we made sure to be as low as possible and right next to the hill, because if we didn't, we'd be exposed and people from the classrooms would be able to see us, and it makes it pretty obvious that we're trying to leave school. So after we got to the trees, we'd run through the trees, into the neighborhood, and over to Ryan's house. Then he would retrieve the spare key from outside to open the door, and we'd just chill from like 10:30 to exactly 2:45, and when it hits 2:45, we'd clean up, make it look like we were never there, lock up, sneak back to school, into the crowd, and we'd know that we'd pull off a great operation where we'd just skip school and we'd go home and celebrate. And after we went over the game plan, Operation Freedom was underway. So we went over to the side where the hill was, and we waited until no one was paying attention, and we made our first move. We went down the hill quickly, and then crouched all the way to the trees. Then we ran over to Ryan's house, trying to be as fast as we could, because we didn't want people to see us. So Ryan gets the key, we go in, shut the door, and we're hyped, because we just escaped from school. So Ryan gets his phone, and he sets an alarm for 2:45, that'd give us plenty of time to clean up and get back to school. First thing we did was get something to eat. We had some Pop-Tarts, some candy, and just watched some Cartoon Network, like Adventure Time, Regular Show, Gumball, for like an hour and a half. Then we just played some MW2 and some Black Ops 2, and we're just chilling, having a great time. And it was way better than doing schoolwork or helping out for career day. It was awesome. We watched YouTube, played COD, and just chilled out for the day, and it was awesome. So a few hours goes by, and Ryan's alarm went off. So he put back everything, threw away wrappers, turned off the TV, and just cleaned up, and that took like 10 minutes. Then we went outside, Ryan locked up, put the key back. Then we went back down the trail, and carefully went back next to the hill. And in my head, I'm pretty sure that no one noticed that we were gone, but a part of me also kind of thought that maybe some teachers were looking for us, or we just get caught somehow. So we go through the hill, and we're right next to the school at this point. So Dave goes up first, and we went up one at a time. So it was Dave, then Jeff, then me, then Ryan. And we didn't go up all at once because we thought there'd be a higher chance that someone would notice us if we all went up at the same time. So we all go up and we spread out, and literally no one noticed or cared that we were gone. We just came back and we just chilled for like 10 minutes, then everyone starts going in because that was the last group of students. So we go in and we go back to the gym, and the counselor tells us to go back to our classes. So we get out of the gym, Jeff and I say bye to Dave and Ryan, and we just go back to our classes, get through the last 10 to 15 minutes of the day, then we got our stuff and went home. That was a pretty awesome life story from a long time ago. Thank you guys for watching, I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.